Friday, January 17th, and it's the end of the day, and we got a whole pile of massive snow. If you're watching this video, it's going to be well past this date, and you guys are going to remember this is the day that Manitoba shut down on the highways. Anyways, dodgy everywhere for driving. Had a guy come in today for a transmission from all the way from the southwestern part of Manitoba, and it's he only made it here I think about 1 o'clock this afternoon, but these guys have been working on all the internal guts here. Looks like he's been pretty busy today on doing the transmission mounts, and the young fellow was in there earlier. He just topped out. Dad's got oxygen acetylene out, and they're working on the transmission mounts here, and we'll check in with them here later, but we're going to take a quick gander at the engine. Everything looks smooth and level here, and they were working on this back plate yesterday, and so that's all installed now, and they're going to have install the radiator there soon enough. It was in for fitting before, back out so they can do some more work. And here's a close-up look at what they're doing on for the transmission. That transmission mount's got to go in there, and this is one of the things we discovered on a couple past transmissions ago, guys, is you got to take a look at your old mounts. We went to go do a test run on a couple machines back in the shop, and we found that the transmission was just hopping off the ground, and it turned out the whole transmission mount was just completely rotten through. So if you had a replacement one, you could put in a replacement one for like 50-60 bucks. Dad's manufacturing a brand new one there, obviously, and this is what these guys are working on today. And I know Peter was supposed to look for the drive shaft, but he was also talking about driving down to Winnipeg, and with this snowfall he might not be able to get out of the town. I know the whole city of Winnipeg right now has been emergency alerted not to travel on the highway, so province has opened up a few roads, but the snowplow truck drivers are in full force, and of course it's Friday and gonna be double overtime for the weekend for the guys. But you got to open up those roads for commerce, and I just can't get over how beautiful this engine looks. So what are you guys working on here today? It looks like a transmission mount.
Had to take the rad out.
Yeah.
Because when we're lifting, we bent one blade on.
Okay.
But I got that fixed.
Okay.
That's fastened again. This is measured for hose.
Okay.
Hoses. This is adjusted.
Okay, so
we're working on we're finishing transmission mount now.
Okay.
Just bring it like that.
So I think they were going to burr the edges or something here, and I decided against it. So this is the new transmission mount Dad's just manufactured here in the shop. They had to get the steel from the machinist in town, and then they're going to put that in and make sure it's braced well enough, and we'll let these guys finish off this task because it's a two-man job and they don't need a third guy standing around.